How's it going, JC? What was your reaction yesterday to Stephon being traded?
I was kind of shocked, but I know this is a business at the end of the day, so I mean, it just shocked me that he's not here anymore.
Does it change anything for you, JC? I mean, you've kind of been CB1 for a little while now with him out, but does it change anything for you mentality-wise or approach-wise now that you are clearly the number one corner on this team?
No, not really. I still have the same mentality every day to compete and get better.
How's baby girl?
She doing good.
Yeah. You been
Thank
sleeping much this week?
Not really, man. But I'm getting through it, though.
It's been a heck of a week for you.
Yes, sir.
What do you see in Brandin Cooks? And I know he uses his speed, but he seems to he runs routes just extremely well.
I mean, the biggest thing on Cooks is, I mean, the guy fast. I mean, he could get past the defense if you let him. I mean, that's my biggest takeaway from him. You gotta slow this guy down.
JC, did the baby actually come Sunday night?
Yes, ma'am. She came during the game, second quarter. Yeah.
How did that all come? Did you get a text? How did you find
No,
out?
actually, one of Darryl Nelson, he came and told me. So I guess my girl reached out to him, and he came and told me on the sidelines.
So you found out during the game?
Yes, sir.
Did you tell Mike Evans he was keeping you from seeing your baby?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Dream, with a J.
When you say, Brandon, the number one thing is to slow him down, what are your points of emphasis to do just that?
I mean, I'm gonna be physical. I mean, that's what I'm gonna be covering. I'm gonna be physical with him, get my hands on him every chance I get. We'll see how that play out Sunday.
JC, now that you've had some experience going up against guys like Evans and Devontae Parker and these players, do you feel more comfortable going up against star wide receivers or these big-time number one guys?
Yeah, I do. I love the challenge. I love to compete. That's how I look at it. Like, it's my opportunity, my chance to really prove and show who I am.
You've talked in the past about using Steph as a resource and sitting next to him in meetings and trying to pick his brain and learn from him. Are you at the point now where someone like Sean Wade can sit next to you and say, JC, what are you seeing? How do we do this?
Yeah, I'm at the point now where I can teach and show the young guys like how to be a better version of themselves. They have any questions? I mean, I got a little bit of experience. I can help them out any way possible.
What would you say is the biggest lesson you learned from Stephon?
Just the mentality he had to go out and compete every week, facing the number one receiver. I mean, he always, he never got too high, never got too low. He just stayed focused and competed every week.
Is that something you wanted to emulate as you were watching him? Like, I want to be like that, shadowing those receivers, being even keeled, being like Stephon?
Of course. I mean, that's my goal, to be the number one corner, shutdown corner.
How hard is it to go from defending Mike Evans, who's kind of big and physical, to Brandin Cooks, who you have to actually get hands on to slow him down?
You say how hard is it?
To go from one to the other?
I mean, now I just got to get ready to run. I know with Mike Evans, I ain't have to. He's not that type of speed receiver. But now this weekend, I got to be ready to put the wheels on.
JC, do you feel like the Stephon Gilmore trade is kind of a vote of confidence in you from the coaching staff of what you can do?
Say it again.
Do you feel like the Gilmore trade is like a vote of confidence in you in the coaching staff, saying like they know what they have in you and what you can do?
I mean, I don't really know what the coaching staff thinking about that. I just really focus on myself and what I got to do for the team.
How much do you like, you're talking about pairing up with the number ones, and I think you shadowed Mike all over the place on Sunday night, the idea of going into a game and saying, you've got Brandin. So when you're prepping during the week, if you're just looking at Brandin, does that help kind of clear your mind? And
Yeah, just tell me what's my job this weekend and let me focus on that. I mean, they want me to stick to number one receiver, so that'd be my focus throughout the whole week.
When you get an assignment like that, what's the process like during the week? Do you go back and like watch just every route he ran the week before, last season? Sort of what's the film study like there?
I can't tell you my cheat code, but but I do study. Like
Yeah.
I pretty much watch everything. The receiver releases, where he line up at, the down and distance. So I pretty much try to look at everything.
I know with Steph, when he had an assignment like that, he would say that he would go back and just watch as many routes as he could. Did you learn that at all?
Yeah,
From him?
yeah, of course.
Was that something that you picked up here, or was it something?
Nah, I actually pick it up here.
You didn't do that much in college?
No,
Yeah. So who kind of showed you the way?
I mean, the coaches here, they very detailed, being around a bunch of veteran players like Devin McCourty, Stephon, Jason McCourty, who was here. Just being around those guys who have experience and learning how they play the game, how they study.
And they sort of showed you what they would look at when they study?
Yep,
And you try to look at the same thing?
yep.
You mentioned your goal is to be a number one corner, a shutdown corner. Do you feel like you're there yet?
No, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Why not?
I mean, I still got work to do. I still got to improve. I still got a lot to improve. So I feel like I don't want to get too complacent. I never tell myself I'm there yet. So that's what keep me motivated and keep me going.
After Stephon was traded, did your teammates or anyone in the secondary talk to you about what that meant, now that they talked to you at all?
Nah.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks,
All right,
Jason.
Congrats.
Thank you.